welcome back to my channel. So I decided, even though it's 25 to 5 on a Friday evening, that I was going to film a video. I just think my hair looks quite nice. This is my natural hair. I've done nothing to it and it's totally plain bald. I mean, I know it's not like ecstatic, but see the way those natural waves? That's what I want to achieve with my whole hair. And I'm living for it. So I was just like, yes. So I've had a pretty lazy Friday. What have I done? I have been colouring in. I'm literally watching RuPaul's Drag Race. So I thought I would continue on with my e.l.f. bite-size sort of series, if you want to call it that, and use the e.l.f. products that I've got. The only e.l.f. things that I do not have is I don't have a bronzer and I do not have a mascara. They are the two things that I don't have. So the rest of the stuff that I've got is predominantly e.l.f. So the first thing we're going to start with is primer. And I got the little mini ones from Superdrug. So this is the Poreless Putty Primer. In the last video I used the mattifying one. So I'm going to use my Doll Beauty mirror here and we're going to pop this on and see what this is. This little loveliness. What did I say this one was? The matte Poreless. So I've got a little bit of U-Tan and Tone facial mist on. I love that product. I love just how it gives you a little bit of sun-kissed without being too much. I don't put it on like every day. I'll maybe put it on every now and again after my skincare at night, and then it just gives me the best finish. Now I don't have major pore problems, to be honest. I get blackheads around this area which annoys me, and I've got a little bit of pores there, but not too shabby. So how has your week been? Obviously I pre-record this, so when you see it, it's not going to be today, but it's nice to be asked, isn't it? Yesterday was like such a weird day. I spent a lot of time just reading about that poor Sarah girl that got murdered, and it's just awful, isn't it? I mean, it really is a scary world we do live in. And then, I don't know, you probably will know who Lisa Porter Dixon is. If you don't, please welcome there. You should totally check her out as well. She is a phenomenal makeup artist. She used to be the head makeup artist for Bobbi Brown. She's now freelance, and she went on her blog and that and shared with us her own experience, or her own, yeah, well, experience, because even if it's not a pleasant one, it's still an experience, I guess, of just the mindless violence. Now, I know there's a hashtag going about that not all men are like that, and that is true. They're not. But I don't know, it's a hard subject, isn't it? Because I suppose in a sense, it's like, why? You know what I mean? You don't see many women objectifying men and going out there, and men having to be like careful, and people saying, well, she shouldn't have been walking home on her own. Okay, but it doesn't mean to say that she should be getting sexually harassed or murdered, or, you know what I mean? So anyway, I spent a lot of time on that yesterday and it was just a bit much. I think I'm going to do my brows first. So this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. If you're not new here, oh, I don't normally do that much to my brows. Oh my god, they're needing plucked. I hate plucking my own eyebrows. I hate it. But yeah, it's very, very sad what happened to the poor girl. It is, as I say, a very, very horrible world we do live in. And that Piers Morgan, he is just a vile excuse for a human being, is he not? Like, what is his deal? Just needs to wrap it, honestly. Besides that, though, what is going on? I do my hair, just check my nails. Doing. What have you been up to? Let me know. I've been quite disappointed with my channel recently. I'm going to be totally transparent with you and honest, because that's what I am. I started doing my YouTube channel 4 years ago when I was at the height of my anxiety. I didn't know what was causing it and all the rest of it. And I started off watching like Pixie Woo and makeup videos and stuff because that helped me relax. And then one day I just thought, screw this, I'm going to try this. I love makeup, I love beauty, I love chatting crap. I'm going to try it. And 4 years later, I'm here still doing it. And don't get me wrong, it would be fantastic if I could make money from YouTube, and it would be great if I knew how to edit. Also, you know, if you could get brand deals and all of that jazz, right? And I know you've got to put the effort in to get out of it and stuff. And I do it as a hobby. I do it as a hobby. But it would be nice sometimes to get more recognition. Like, just someone said to me that maybe the reason that I don't have as successful a channel is because I don't know how to edit and do all the fancy things. So like if I sneeze or I cough, most people would edit that out. They flash up a picture here, they do that there, but to me that shouldn't matter. Like, I wouldn't be like, I'm not going to watch that person over some other YouTuber because they know how to insert a photo here or do a voiceover there over that other person. You know what I mean? I have taken the time out of my day and I'm putting myself out there just as much as they are. So why should it matter if I can insert a picture or speed up a clip or add in music or stick a sticker on the screen? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, maybe people are finding that my videos are quite long because I can't edit them or I don't know how to edit them. So they get bored of it and they click off or whatever. And if that's what you are doing, then I'm sorry for that. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be a thing. I'm not saying it is a thing, but you know, it gets a bit disheartening. Like, I look at some of my videos and I'm just like, wow, look at all the views on that. And then I look at another one and I'm just like I don't obsess about it. I've got to the stage that I just don't obsess about it because I think when it starts taking over your every thought and your waking moment, then it's not fun anymore. I understand that some people that I do watch that aren't like massive YouTubers, for example, like it's Sabrina, you know, she's a big YouTuber. I know that some people, it is their thing. You know, they do the TikTok, they do the Instagram, the reels, all that, and fair play to them. But sometimes I'm just like, why do I bother? Right, so I'm going to go in with the foundation. This is the Flawless Satin Foundation by e.l.f. and it's in the shade Snow. And where is my brush? Where's this brush? So yeah, it can be a little disheartening at times, but such as life. I don't know. What do you guys think? Be honest, do you think my videos aren't good because I don't edit and put these fancy fading in screens and voiceovers and whatever else? Or do you just like the fact that I am being me and just coming on and just doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't my job. I am not getting paid to do anything of this, even anything that I've ever been gifted. You know what I mean? Or anything. It's all my own views. I've not been paid for it. I don't have any affiliate links, codes, any of that. I am literally taking my time out in my life and doing this and putting myself out there through choice. And yes, it probably would be absolutely amazing if I could be like, my job is just getting on camera and talking about, say, this elf foundation and then getting money from elf for it and receiving things like Dyson ear wraps and whatever else and all the rest of it. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Or even if it wasn't your job, but you still did make a bit of income from it. Like, I've even had people messaging me going, you've been doing this for 4 years and you're not even monetized, so you're not getting the views. Okay. But it's like, oh, there's just, I just don't know. The way I see it, right, my priorities are my family and friends, the people that I love and care about, myself, and my own mental health and well-being and how I am, my college work, and then YouTube. Whereas before, I used to get all sucked into the whole, oh my god, look. Like the other night I was doing it, I was really disheartened because one of my videos that I put up had like 25 views, and I'm like, that's shit. Like, come on, people, like, seriously. Am I doing something that bad? And then I can put up, say, this video, and it might have like 80 odd views, and then I'm like, yay, do you know what I mean? I just think it's best not to get bogged down in it all, really. Okay, so that's the foundation. Very nice, isn't it? Okay, so the eye palette from the bite size one, this is the rose water one. And this is what it looks like. So it's got your, this has got some shimmer in it as well. But so technically this is the only matte shade, isn't it? Okay then, now I really have to do a brush clean because I've had to do face painting and stuff for my course this week. I love this brush. This is a Tarte brush and I got it in a set that I got off of QVC. I've also been really, I am hard on myself. It's something that I really struggle to stop doing. But because I'm training to be an MUA, and there's so many people that are makeup artists or self-taught or whatever, and they're fantastic, you cannot help but compare yourself. Particularly on Instagram, it seems like every second person is like the makeup guru. And I don't know. It is really hard. I keep trying different ways and different techniques. Like, I really struggle with the symmetry of getting both my eyes to match. So my lecturer was saying to try blending like this from the lash line up. But as I say, it's when I shut my eye to take a photo or to show you, then I'm like, doesn't match, and it's so frustrating. And you know, my friends and that do keep saying to me, you know, I have made progress and I am getting better. And I do see progression myself, but sometimes I'm just like really disheartened as well. And I think that's also why sometimes I struggle with the motivation to want to play about with makeup every single day or come on, and even if I don't film for YouTube, like in one part of me I'm like, I should be practicing makeup like at some point every day, just to get my skills better. But I just get so disheartened that I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. And that isn't the attitude, is it? But I still don't know if they match symmetrically, but also as well, because I can't afford to get like box lights and fancy thingies and I don't have a really gorgeous room, it just all gets to me, really, if I'm brutally honest. Right, I'm going to take this brush here and I'm going to go into this darker shade. And I am going to like put it right at my lashes. Just stamp it on there. The other thing as well, like I also think, see, because like every man and their dog seems to wear false lashes and I don't, because I struggle with them, and when I've got them on they don't look right or they don't feel comfortable. I also feel like that affects my makeup looks because everyone else is wearing lashes all the time. And don't get me wrong, I've never been one to follow the crowd, never, but I don't know, we're all guilty of it. I don't care who we are, we do all compare ourselves to others in some way, shape or form. And it's a shame because some of the people that used to watch my channel, I know for sure don't. And that's fine. But it was nice having them and the support. I also struggle with this eye because see there, I've got a big chunk missing from when I had chicken pox. I'm not trying to create a wing on anything here, I'm just putting that darker shade. Quite like it, I like it a lot. All dressed up, nowhere to go. How are you all feeling anyway? With the continuing, oh, there we go, continuing lockdown. It affects us all so differently though, doesn't it? I know this one's a bit more smoked out than the other one, but I can add more onto it as I go. This is another reason my videos end up so long, because I want to take my time and not rush my makeup, but on the same token I'm like, we're at 18 just now and you're going to start getting bored. So anyway, I'm going to go into this shimmer shade here and I'm just going to use my finger. So I'm going to pop it on. These are amazing. Like, see, for like £3, you cannot go wrong. And I'm so impressed with e.l.f.'s quality of performance. It's just lovely. I mean, look at that shimmer. It's gorgeous. Like, it's just so easy to use and blend and create just the gorgeous, most simplest look. But sometimes simple is just the best. Like, I think that's stunning. And then I'm going to take the other sort of lighter one and just put it in the inner corner. Oh, I mean, look at that. Oh, that's so, I was about to say that's so sweet. It's so sweet. I love that. Okay, so I don't have any of mascara, so I'm just going to pop on this Bobbi Brown one. There's also the washing machine on. That's the only thing being in a flat, you feel everything, like we're on the top floor. Mother's Day on Sunday. 18 years without my mum. I love that look. It's just so effortless. Right, bronzer. Do you know what? I'm not going to put a bronzer on because I don't have an e.l.f. one. I'm going to use the Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and I've got it in the shade Light Peach. I'm just going to use a wee bit of it. Just to my eczema, and that's flared up a bit just with having to do the face paint and then putting it on and taking it back off. It's just like, it's literally screaming at me like, what are you doing? Oh, I don't want a brush. I'll just take this brush. So I finished off all of my the art of photographic makeup. I did the bridal, and they moved to pick a period, like a decade of makeup, and I picked the 80s because I was born in 83, and I just think the 80s is like nice and colourful and happy days. And then we had to do a fantasy look. So I've completed all of that. My lecturer was really happy with it, and my presentation, because I've never ever in my 30 odd years ever done a presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation or any kind of presentation. So I was really quite happy with myself with that. Loose powder. This powder is, look at it, diabolical, man. So messy, honestly. So yeah, that's good. There's literally so many young girls, like the youngest girl in our course, she was 15 when she started in September, right? So fair enough, she's young, and I'm not judging every person of that age by the same brush, but she's done nothing, absolutely nothing, since the beginning, our lecturer was saying, and oh my goodness. Okay, as I said, I don't have bronzer, but I'm going to use this blush. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I think this is in Turks and Kyo or something it's called. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to, oh child, look at that. Oh, that is absolutely divine. I am obsessed with cream makeup products. I love cream blush, I love cream bronzer. I'm just living for it. Look at it, so pretty. And see, even if I was, like, this video is at 24 the night, like, able to edit it and stuff, I'm like, what parts will I chop out? Do you know what I mean? Like, wee bit in the nose that's just left over. Oh, so pretty. The only thing with that powder is it leaves a cast. And then, do I have e.l.f. lips? I do, but this, let's show you. The only other e.l.f. highlight I've got is in this little palette, and I didn't want to use it today because I wanted to use it in another video. So for highlight, I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown one. Where's my highlight brush? I'll just use this. So I know this isn't e.l.f., but just to give a wee bit of something else. Okie then. And then for lips, I have this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in pink Cosmo, and this hurts. I'm not even kidding you. It nips. It nips. Oh. Like, you can feel it already. It's like getting stung by bees. So this is my finished look using the e.l.f. Rosewater palette. What do you think? I love it. I'm very impressed. I think it's effortless and I really, really enjoyed it. Oh, my lips, they're mental. So if you enjoyed this video, please do, hold on, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and click the bell button to be notified of my next upload. I will leave in the iCard my other bite-sized video, and I will also leave a link to my current running international giveaway for when I hit 2k subscribers. Thank you so much to all of you that actually do take the time to support me and watch me to the very end. It means the world. And yes, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourself. I need to learn to take my own advice, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.